Hey everyone, let's build a travel planner in Google Sheets to keep track budgets using some functions in our previous tutorials. In this planner, we can keep track our travel budgets and a map to visualize travel expenses of each country. Also a simple packing list and to-do list for the trip. So let's get started. Let's open a new tab and give it a name. I will call it Travel Planner. We put a title here and a year. We make it larger and bold. Let's create a table here to record our trips. From, to, days. Days is for how many days of the trip. Destination. Number of people. Budget. Actual expense. And the variance. Let's bold the title. Now we put some details into the table. In April, for the days, we'll use a formula. The end date minus the start date plus 1 to include the start date. Destination, Paris. 2 people. Let's estimate a budget per day for each person. You can make your own estimation. And the actual expense is 2,000. The variance will be the actual minus budget. Okay, now we'll create a few more dummy details. Alright, like this. Let's make some layout for the table. We will make a small table to input our upcoming trips. We will copy and paste the heading. And we will input some dummy details to the table. Okay, I think it's cool. Let's format the table now. Next, we will create a packing list with checkboxes to make sure we do not miss anything to pack. We can put number of items, item name, packed. Let's put some icons here. I have a list of items to pack. Let's have the number of items. We make it up to 20. We will put some checkboxes in this column. And smaller. Let's make the columns wider. Now it's done. Let's move this table to the bottom. I want to put a map here to visualize my travel expenses. We will insert a chart and change it to GeoChart. We will include the actual expenses into the chart. In the data range, we add the actual expense range. Then we will add some color to this range. We will invert the color in the map. Lower expenses will be green and higher will be in red. That's cool. We will put the date for the planner, and I will just type a date for this video. You can use the today formula here. In here, I will put days left to next trip here to make a countdown. I will use the date of next trip minus today. And in here, I will make a mini to-do list. It will be other things to prepare for the next trip. I will put some items here. for example, and some checkboxes next to it. I will use the COUNTIF formula here to count how many boxes I have checked. So let's see if it works. Okay, great. Also, I will calculate the numbers of items in the list using the COUNTA formula. The same for the packing list. Let's test it. Okay, it works. So now I will create a little summary here combining the two tables. We have the total of complete tasks and all tasks. And also the number of not complete tasks. And I will add a chart to visualize them. I will change it to a donut chart. And I will put it here now. I also want to create a little summary here. Let's move the table here and have some space. Let's type total city traveled, total days traveled, total budget, total expense, variance, and status. It will show over budget or below budget. Let's type in some formula. And in here, we will use the count unique formula to count how many countries in the table. We use sum formula to calculate how many days we have traveled, the total budget, and total expenses. For the variance, we will use actual minus the budget. We will use the if formula to set the status. If the variance is greater than 0, then it will show over budget. Otherwise, it will show below budget. That's great. Let's make the columns wider. Now we can start to style the planner. I will change the background color, hide the grid lines, then I will style the charts. I will change the background. This one I will also remove the borders. I will change the header color of the tables. And this one. And change the chart color. Next, I will use conditional formatting to make some highlights to the text. If over budget, it will be in red. If below budget, it will be in green. I will put some conditional formatting here. If over budget, the whole line will be highlighted in light red. I will also put some conditional formatting to the backing list. If it is checked, the text will be in lighter color and have a straight-through effect. Alright, the plan is complete. We can use it to track our travel budget and prepare for our next trips. So this is a short video to show how to create a simple travel planner in Google Sheets.